I'm going for a bike ride on one of the smoky days after all the wildfires. You could see how smoky it is. You barely can see the water from here, and it's just really like a hazy, smoky day. And I got a gift from my sister, and it's a new water bottle. And what you do is you put this in the freezer. You put the water bottle in the freezer, and it's got a gel in there, and it freezes, so it keeps your water cold. And I had to undo the lid because it was making a chirping noise when I drank out of it. Okay. Yeah, it tastes good. I'll show you. You could hear the noise it makes. It's kind of a funny noise. It sounds like a bird chirping. Maybe this is what it's supposed to sound like. Actually, I can't even drink any water out of it. I think I'm supposed to take the straw off. There's a straw in there. And then maybe, I don't know how it's supposed to work. But it's pretty. Boy, that is really a pretty water bottle. Yeah, it's pretty. So blue. So today I'm going to go down this road between the trees, and I'm going to go to the end of the road where that black powder press machinery is. And then I'll go along the, maybe I'll go to the Marsh Trail, or first I'll go down this to the right, to the end. And I think what's going to happen is where the trail ends to the right is eventually going to hook up all along the bay. There's a bike trail that's going to be all around the bay. Yeah. This is probably the last bike ride I'm going to get to do this year. It's supposed to rain next week. I'm at the end of the Marsh Trail, and it was downhill pretty much the whole way, so that's going to be a good workout riding back uphill. So it looks like it's low tide here, and right over there is where I rode before, so I'm going to go over to that area. It's very quiet here, not many people because it's so cold and smoky out. Yeah, it's pretty quiet over here. one spot there was people here. This is the first time I haven't seen anybody so far. I've only seen people in cars coming in. So this is the trail. I think it pretty much ends. Maybe you can go along the beach. And then it would probably meet up with the other end of the trail that's paved after maybe half a mile or so. That is where, right over there, is where the trail ends. I think it was Pinole Shore Park. I went to the end of the trail, the cement trail. And this is probably where they're going to continue the trail. There's a lot of birds here. It's very quiet. I think that is a stork or a crane. Right there. It's just so smoky. Not many people want to go out in this bad air, breathing in all the smoke. My nose is getting all stuffed up. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and go down the other direction and then turn around and come back. This is like the first time I haven't seen anybody. I haven't seen one person walking because of the smoke in the air. So here's a plaque I'm going to turn around and go back. I've already had to blow my nose a few times. And I figured out how to drink the water out of this water bottle. There's a little hole right there. You have to open this part way so it has some air going in there. Then I can drink it. Yeah. So, yeah, this is like really unusual that I don't see anybody. And it is right before Thanksgiving, and most people are already on their trip to see family. And I've been having bugs hit me in the face the whole way. So there's bugs out here too. Yeah. And it is pretty cool. It's only 60 degrees. Yeah. Well, it sure is peaceful not having dogs barking and having to dodge the dogs or horses. Yeah. It's very peaceful out here. People are starting to come into the park now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go on any more bike rides this year in the park where I usually go. It's got big puddles and it's not safe. The mud, my tires, I don't want to slip. So I would only be able to stay on the gravel pathways where there's no puddles, and almost everywhere in the park there's puddles. Yeah, so I think this is probably my last bike cam this year.